Imagine a world without murder. That's exactly what we did when we launched Precrime, our predictive crime agency in Washington, D.C. In the years since then, Precrime agents have kept Washington safe and murder-free. Today, you no longer have to imagine a world without murder. Today, Precrime stands ready to move beyond the boundaries of our nation's capital and abolish murder for good. Under the inspired leadership of Detective John Anderton, Precrime agents apprehend murderers before they strike. Precrime's rapid response team record is unmatched, and because of its success, crimes have sympathetically dropped. Ask any resident or recent visitor. Washington, D.C. has never been a safer place to live.
In the 6 years we've been conducting our little experiment, there hasn't been a single murder.
As Precrime prepares to operate nationwide, interest in the inner workings of this innovative crime-fighting agency has peaked. Because of the necessary secrecy surrounding its operations, rumors and misinformation about Precrime abound. To ensure our citizens fully understand what Precrime can do for communities throughout this great nation, we thought we'd let you take a peek inside the inner workings of our agency, show you how it works to keep you safe and free. The agency's headquarters are located in D.C.'s Federal Triangle. There, in the brightly lit, translucent offices and crime labs, Precrime agents receive tactical information about murders that are about to be committed. Once the evidence is deciphered and verified, agents are dispatched to the scene of a potential crime, where they rescue the would-be victim and arrest the would-be murderer. All information about pre-murders originates in the precog chamber, which is the inner sanctum or beating heart, or even more accurately, beating hearts of the Precrime agency. The precogs are 3 U.S. citizens, twin males and a female, who share a precognitive trait, a unique ability to sense when a human within the D.C. area is about to yield to a murderous urge. Coming on like a nightmare, the prevision seizes the group mind of the precogs. By tapping into the precog's cerebral output during these predictive mental storms, Precrime agents are able to translate the visions into hard data that is then used to locate and apprehend criminals before they act. Because of the need to seclude and protect the precogs, little is known by the public of their remarkable abilities. They are not, as some people believe, godlike beings with powers intent on interfering with the free will of our citizens. In fact, they are teenagers whose abilities were discovered after they took part in a radical gene splicing therapy intended to relieve the effects of fetal drug addiction. The precogs live inside a specially constructed womb-like chamber deep within the Precrime headquarters. Floating face up in a milky, life-sustaining liquid within a circular pool, isolated from all outside contact and interference. Only their caretaker, who is exclusively dedicated to them, is permitted to enter their chamber. The precogs devote their lives to the security of their fellow citizens. No less dedicated to the protection of the public are the agents who translate the precogs' previsions into evidence and then act upon them. When someone's intent to murder triggers a precog prevision, the agents extract images and sounds that pass through the precogs' minds. That information is then projected across screens in the viewing room of the precog chamber. Precrime agents, adept at decoding the jumbled information of the prevision, search for clues relating to the perpetrator, the intended victim, and the intended murder site. The identity of the would-be criminal is encrypted and stored on a wood-grain-patterned red ball. Once that information is discerned, a Precrime unit rushes to the site. In addition to assisting the Precrime police in locating and apprehending the would-be perpetrator, the prevision data is used as irrefutable evidence later in court. Since time is of the essence to prevent these crimes, the agents have an arsenal of high-tech equipment at their disposal, including large flying craft, individualized flying jackets, advanced non-lethal weaponry such as sound batons and sick sticks, and spider bots that can scan a suspect's iris for identification purposes. We will return after a commercial break. The only flying machines in the city are Precrime vehicles. And like other vehicles in DC, these Precrime hovercrafts run on clean, hydrogen-powered fuel cells. The craft never fully lands, but instead hovers just above the ground. 2 pilots occupy the cockpit. Up to 8 officers can be carried in the main body, in a large carousel seating mechanism, from which they are dispensed beneath the tail of the craft. In pursuit of criminals, Precrime sends out teams wearing individual hover suits and hover packs. The suits allow officers to maneuver easily through crowds, a crucial advantage in any urban chase. The hover packs are designed with time in mind. Slipped on like a backpack, they are maneuvered by handheld armature directly connected to the frame. Just as easy to slip out of, they can be parked in midair when discarded for a foot chase or building search. Every Precrime officer is equipped with a heads-up display helmet that allows complete telecommunication interface with other officers and with Precrime headquarters, which provides tactical information on the whereabouts of would-be murderers as more information emerges.
Negative. The front door is open. The front door is open.
The Spider Bot is a pocket-sized device carried on the Precrime agent's utility belt and deployed to seek out and identify individuals during search missions. These bots are able to maneuver under doors and other tight spaces. Once it locates a suspect, the spider clambers up a suspect's body to perform an identity-confirming iris scan. It can also be used in dangerous situations and can be sent in instead of police, or used during post-apprehension investigations at crime scenes to gather pertinent information. The halo is our equivalent of handcuffs. It is used to incapacitate suspects. Applied to the head, it results in total paralysis. Apprehended and convicted pre-criminals are stored in a huge Colosseum-like chamber, where they've been neutralized but are kept alive in transparent canisters that provide life support and cryogenic maintenance functions. The individual compartments evoke graves. Atop each tube is a headstone. The criminals are looked after by a watchman named Gideon, who knows each of them and in most cases is aware of their history. He is able to observe and maintain them from a panoptic central tower, from which a rotating gantry extends to access different tubes.
Look at them. Look at how peaceful they all seem. But on the inside, busy, busy, busy.
We hope you have enjoyed this introduction to the protective power of our Precrime agency, and now look forward to the Precrime unit that is coming to a metropolis near you to keep you safe and free.
They were going to be waiting for me in the car.
He was going to rape me.
I was going to be stabbed.
Right here.
Precrime. It works.